Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Angie. I resonate with the Twin Flame Soulmate Collective. So if you guys are new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue to drop some fabulous, wonderful readings for all of you. So today's reading is actually a requested reading. So the subscriber who requested this reading was Jazzy on the Moon. So Jazzy, if you're watching this, thanks so much for dropping into my DM basically and just asking me to deliver this message for the collective. So I'd love to hear topics. If you guys have any topics you guys would like to see below, I'll do the topics that I feel called, of course, to provide to you guys. But I felt called to provide this reading to the collective. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. So we have pile number 1, which is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the White Newman. And last but not least, we have pile number 3, which is the Modern Witch Tarot. So do your thing, guys. Pick your pile, and I'll see you baddies in your reading. So hey baddies in pile number 1. So if you guys selected the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So this was actually a subscriber requested reading. So hey Jazzy on the Moon, thank you so much for requesting this reading. So I felt called to provide this reading today to you guys for the collective. And so if you guys feel called to let me know topics and whatnot that you guys want to see on my channel, you guys can drop that in the comment section, or you guys can message me, email me, let me know topics you would like to see. I'm always open to hearing suggestions from you guys. So yeah, so this reading is going to be a very much a trigger warning type of reading. So this is the third party reading or karmic. And this is timeless messages. So we're going to be diving deep in terms of like why these people were attracted to each other, the significator of your person's energy towards you, the karmic's feelings towards you, the thoughts of you, the third party, like how the third party sees you, actions towards you, and advice. So yes, we're going to actually set this deck here. I'm going to shuffle it actually, so that way the energy can be with us, because I'm going to be diving in. So I warn you guys, this is going to be a very much a trigger warning reading. So if you're not ready to receive these messages, just click off, because it may trigger you. But ideally here, the karmic energy, especially if you know that you are in some sort of twin flame, soulmate, higher level soul connection, the third party exists because there's something that you're doing or you resonate with that attracted this person to your person and you to them, and vice versa, right? This is a energetic connection. So I'm going to be giving you ways at the end as well in terms of how you might be able to shift that energy to work through whatever fears, obstacles, challenges that are standing in your way. So let us tap in. So let's see from the mirror deck why these people were attracted to each other to begin with. So let's see the theme of pile number 1's person, why the third party's person and pile number 1's karmic seems to be attracted. So for some of you guys may actually be the one who has a third party. And so this is kind of what it is. So we have travel, honeymoon, enjoyment. You could have met this person during some sort of travel, vacation, something like that. Or this person could feel some sort of enjoyment with this sort of third party. So it could be more of like a getaway type of connection. It could even be an overseas connection that we're tapping into, where the people in this connection may have a person that they're currently with, and that person pretty much might be tied to a third party who lives abroad. So this person may be doing some international cheating, or they could have met this person online, is what I'm picking up on. Or you could have been in a remote community and this person lives somewhere else. But there's something here about travel and having to go a distance in order to connect to each other, or for this person to see this third party. So if you didn't know that your person had a third party, or you suspected that they had someone, let's say back home, or they had somebody that they were attached to or talking to. This is going to provide confirmation for someone out there that needed to hear that. So let us see the other theme of why these people exist. We have courting man. So we have uniform professional male. So the person that you're attracted to is attracted to your person as well, because this person has some sort of financial standings, a lot of duties and obligations. They could be a businessman, businesswoman, someone who is in the public eye, or just has a lot of money, or is working towards building their abundance. So this third party seems like they may have either gone away on trips with your person. Something like that may also resonate, but that's for a small percentage of you watching this. But ideally here, your person is some sort of provider, protector type, who is financially abundant, or who can provide a lot of financial resources, which is why the third party is attracted to this person. And so the reason why the third party is interested in this person is because of money, it seems like. I feel like I'm hearing greed and avarice. So this person is attracted to your person because they are successful, they're a provider, and they are a protector. You can also resonate as being this young female, or the person that they're attracted to could be younger than them, or they could be younger than that person, or they could just have more of like a childlike innocence to them. But I feel like the person that they are attracted to is significantly younger, and they are the provider in that situation. Even if they're the same age, they could be more immature than your person, and so your person feels this sense of duty and obligation to help them, to be there with them, to support them as they go through life. So let's see in terms of your person's energy towards you. So let's see your person's energy that they are in at this time, or embodying at this time towards you. So we have the guide. So it says represents the nature of the divine in your life and yourself. So your person feels very much that you are someone who was sent to them by God, by source, by the creator, by the Most High. So they do feel that there's some sort of spiritual connection that might be tied in with you and them. And so this person sees you as kind of like the map, right? You are the person who has the tools to guide them through their life, their journey, their purpose, figuring out that there's more to life than what meets the eye. So this person pretty much feels that sense of attraction towards you because they feel like you are someone who is very much tapped in to your spiritual nature, or to God in general, to source, to the creator, to the Most High. So this person looks at you and sees you very much as someone who is quite mystical, someone who is very much tapped in intuitively, and someone who is divinely guided, and also is very wise, right? Because we have an owl here. So that speaks to wisdom, and that also speaks to you also having this ability to kind of embody that hermit energy, where you very much go into yourself in order to retrieve information of the unseen consciousness, is what I feel as well. Which is no surprise that you guys chose the Intuitive Night Tarot. So you guys very much could resonate with a high priestess, goddess, sage if you are a male watching this. Warlock is also coming to mind as well. So you are someone very much who is connected to the divine and is very much tapped in. So they feel that when they are connected to you. So that's very positive. So let's see what else of how your person feels about you. We also have here as well the mentor reverse. So inability to allow the student to move on and to the role of master, impairing false instructions. So for some of you guys, your person does feel, and I warn you, this is very much a trigger reading. They do feel like you are a bit clingy and sometimes can be a bit controlling, where you sometimes want to push maybe the spiritual nature of the connection on them, and this person isn't ready to receive that information, is what I feel. So for some of you guys watching this, now my throat is acting up. For some of you guys watching this, this is where your person is saying that they want to have some freedom where this connection is concerned. Sometimes they feel smothered by you. It's giving me a very much a smothered vibe. And we have here as well, using the power for self. So we have Prince in reverse. Using power of self estrangement. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person could be someone who has like a very good persona as well, where they feel like, you know, they're very kind, very loving, very generous, very giving, but they also have some sort of hidden agenda. So for you, the viewer watching this, this is where you guys might want to look at your own hidden agenda. So for some of you guys, this could be a situation as well where maybe you're attracted to this person because you feel like they're a provider, or they'll be able to help you with your business or help you do something, right? But Spirit is calling for you now to not see this person as this person that's here to help you. I'm hearing God helps those who help themselves. So if you guys are staying in this situation because you feel like, okay, this is my divine counterpart, but maybe they can help me with something, this is where you guys have to step into the energy of courage rather than waiting for this person to rush in and save you somehow. You got to save yourself. So this is what I'm feeling from that. And I did warn you guys, right? I'm going to be very blunt in this reading because people who are watching this need to hear these messages. And some people might not be ready to hear that. And that's totally okay. But you guys who have been with me for a moment know that I am pretty much a straight shooter, so I don't beat around the bush. So let's see here. Let's see the karmic's feelings about you. So let's pull some tarot and see how the karmic feels about you, the viewer. Or the third party, because some people don't know what karmic is. Karmic is also the third party. I'll refer to them more as the karmic though, because it's a little bit easier to channel that. So we have introspection. So very much in the hermit energy. So this person is very much aware of this connection and what it represents. We also have here the Fool, which is potential. We have here the Three of Swords. And we have here the Two of Cups. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So what I see here is that this karmic is very much aware of the spiritual aspects of this connection. So they very much are also very much intuitive and tapped in as well too. And so they know that your person wants to have, I'm hearing, some sort of reconciliation with you, but they just don't have the courage right now to kind of break free from the 3D stuff that is keeping them stuck and bound. But this person, I feel like the karmic knows that your person is no longer investing the same way that they had been investing prior in the connection. So your person is someone very much who was very generous, I feel, very much a giving type of energy. We have it here, right, with the King of Pentacles, right? So as I mentioned, this person was a provider. They were a giver. They had given this person a lot of things. Could even have been material or just a lot of their time, attention, affection, whatnot. For some of them, they could even been living with this person at one point. But this karmic is noticing that your person is really withdrawing a lot of their love and feelings that they had towards them in the past. So they may have felt like this person was their true love, the karmic, but ideally this person is stepping forward to say that they know that your person very much is not the same, because I feel like you may have pulled your energy back a little bit. And so this kind of energy I was picking up on in terms of the smothering and whatnot before was the energy that you were kind of operating in prior. But since you've changed something about yourself, this person is no longer happy, right? They don't come home happy. They don't appear to be happy. When they talk to this karmic, they feel like something is missing. And this karmic knows that. And so this karmic knows that there's some sort of deep spiritual connection that's happening here. And your person might be thinking about leaving them behind to take a leap of faith with you. But it's, you know, something that's very much not what they want. So let's see this Three of Swords to get more confirmation of the messages. We have here the Three of Wands reverse. So again, there's a lot of delays and frustration I feel coming from this person. So this person knows that a breakup is imminent, but it's just that this person feels like, what would they do without your person, right? They're not listening to themselves. They're not listening to their intuition. And I also heard the Dark High Priestess. So this person could even be using some sort of spell work or manipulation to keep this person stuck and bound, right? I feel like they prey a lot on their fears, their insecurities as well, where they tell them that, you know, we look at what we've built together, look at the life that we could have together. You know, why would you want to throw it all away for, you know, pile number one type of deal? So this person, I feel like, though, they are getting very much enlightened and they are wanting to reconcile and have this connection come back. If you guys are in some sort of separation or a stalemate, this person very much is thinking about reuniting back with you, pile number one. But they just don't feel good enough. They could be stuck in some sort of fear. But they know that you are their 10 of Cups, right? You are their wish fulfillment. So this person, I feel like, is going to be taking some action very soon. But they just need a little bit of time to get their priorities in check. there's some sort of truth that this person also wants to speak to you. And the karmic is fully aware of that as well. They know that your person wants to come forward. And so this person is really struggling because they feel abandoned by your person. So the karmic is fully aware that there's a spiritual connection going on here. They've gotten the enlightenment. They know that you're your person's 10 of cups. They know that you're your person's wish fulfillment. They know that your person wants to talk to you. They know that your person is coming back to speak some sort of truth with the King of Swords here. They know that there is some sort of breakup that's imminent if it hasn't already happened. So your person could have had a conversation even with this karmic and told them that they want to explore their options. They want to see other people. They're not quite happy here. They don't see where the potential of this connection is going. They want to manifest some sort of legacy or some sort of new beginning for themselves, right? They feel like they invested in this and it was a waste of time. So this person right now is wanting the wheel to turn in their favor. They're done exploring their options with this karmic. They've tried many things to see if this connection would work. And the karmic is aware that your person is getting tired by the days of being around them and just being with them. So this karmic is fully aware that you're your person's 10 of cups. You are your person's wish fulfillment. The only thing I think that's keeping this person back right now is that they are probably afraid of rejection. So I feel like this person has something to do with their ego where they don't like to be rejected. So they're afraid, you know, like if I do approach pile number 1, because I feel like it may have been some time since you guys last spoke, they're afraid that if they do approach you, you know, how will you take the messages that they have to say? Will you reject them? Will you allow them time and space to sort out themselves? Because I feel like they're basically coming to an end in this situation, but for some of you guys, they may still be holding on to this situation because of kids or some sort of family setup, or they haven't had the time to come to you to have this conversation. But I feel like slowly as the days are progressing, they are detaching from the situation that no longer serves them, and so this is what is calling them to take action. So let's see your person's thoughts on the karmic, the third party. So let's see this person's thoughts on the karmic, the third party. Let's see your person's thoughts on the karmic. So we know the karmic is fully aware of the soul nature of this connection. We also know that your person is gearing up to leave the karmic, and the karmic knows this, and that's why the karmic is heartbroken as well, because they feel like they've invested a lot in this connection and they weren't able to see their return. So they were hoping that this would be their cash cow where they're able to, you know, make a lot of money or, you know, have that life, that luxury life, because this person is a provider. We know this. The King of Pentacles showed up and the courting man. This is a businessman. So they know that this person is destined for greatness, and so this is why they're upset. Let's see how your person feels though towards let's see how your person feels towards you. Eight of Cups. Okay. Your person is battling some sort of addiction, I feel here as well. So with the Three of Cups, this usually speaks to me of addictions and overindulgence and stuff like that. So there's some sort of addiction or long-standing karmic contract that this person has had that is kind of keeping them from moving forward as well. This person does feel a lot for you, I feel, but it's just that they are still going through their own awakening process. This person is going through a transformation. So it's like I'm hearing their world has been turned upside down, where a lot of things that used to resonate with them no longer resonate. And so this person needs some time to finish their transformation, if that makes sense. They're mid-cycle of a transformation. So for some of you guys, you may feel called to reach out to them. You have to use your discernment for this one, right? So some of you guys may feel called to reach out. Some of you guys may feel like now is not a good time. They, I feel though, in this situation need to be the one, once they're in a good space, reach out to you and offer that reconciliation. Let's see the Three of Cups reverse. It could even be because they're no longer with this karmic, or they're breaking up from this karmic as well, which is why it's kind of hard for them right now. So you see, we have the Six of Cups, exactly what I said, right? So they're leaving their karmic soulmate behind. And so because they're leaving their karmic soulmate behind, they feel like a fish without water. Because this might actually be the first time that this person has gone in terms of being single and alone, right? So for them, this is a big ask, because it's hard for this person to not entertain other options. This person could have been like one of those serial daters, or people that just always have to have someone around because they didn't want to face their pain, right? So usually people who are serial daters, or they always are in a relationship or always looking for someone, that is a sign of this person not facing their wounding, right? Their problems, you know, their inability to see why the relationship just keeps not working out for them. So this person is breaking up from their karmic soulmate, and that's why they feel depressed, because I feel like they thought that this person was the one. But I feel like spirit intervened with this justice here reverse. And so there was some sort of judgment that happened, and that literally annihilated the connection. So they may have found out that this person was entertaining other options, or this person finally had enough and they started to wake up, right? Because before they were not seeing things clearly. But I feel like this person, as time is going on, is waking up more and more to the nature of the soul connection that you guys share here. Because I feel like this is some sort of twin flame soulmate connection. And so this is what is allowing this person now to want to take action and stand more in their power. So let's see here the awakening reverse. But they're awake, I feel like they're up. It's just that they're mid-transformation, in a mid-chapter of their awakening cycle. So this is why this person isn't reaching out yet, because they're gaining enlightenment on a lot of things in their life. And I feel like for a lot of them, they're trying to bring you an offer that you won't be able to reject or refuse. So we have here the Two of Pentacles, right? Reverse. So exactly, they're juggling a lot of different things right now. They're trying to find balance with things. They're kind of like afraid of, you know, the unknown. This person is kind of like trying to make sense of everything that has happened, because I feel like they got some sort of epiphany or wake-up call, and then they may have detached completely from this karmic. And then when that happened, it kind of like left them with a lot of questions as to like, what was the point of me being connected to this person? Why did I reject my person prior? You know, why didn't the connection work out in the past? So this person right now is trying to gain some clarity in terms of, you know, the ways in which that they may have been over investing in things that were not for their highest good. So that serial dating, or that connection, I call them connection freaks, where they're always looking for that validation. They're always looking for someone. They're always looking to get their fix in terms of the next person that they might be able to date. But this time is different. This person has learned a very powerful lesson. They have learned, right, that the person that they attracted was someone very much was vibrating in the energy of control, as well as they were greedy. They only wanted them for their money. They didn't care about your person. Your person could have even gotten sick or something like that, and that was also what caused them to have some sort of wake-up call. So they could have been like really stressed out, in a bad place. Some of them may have even gotten COVID, is what I'm hearing as well. And that was what was the wake-up call for this person, when they realized that life is too short. I'm here investing in this connection. I'm not seeing my return. I'm burned out. I'm getting no support. And so that exactly was what triggered the breakup. So this person feels like, you know, they want to work on things with you, but they just feel like now isn't the right time. They want to sort out their priorities, but they do know that there is some sort of mirroring twin flame action, because we have two here backwards. So it's like, they know that you basically are their person, but they have to leave this situation behind before they can invest in your connection. So just give them, this person, some time and space, because this is why they started off saying as well, they didn't want to be smothered, right? Because they need time to work on themselves. They need time to build back. They're addressing their fears though. So this person is moving out of a precarious situation into the light. They're working on, you know, building their creative endeavors, building their gifts. They're also spending some time alone, trying to figure out, you know, what is the best place forward for myself? What is the best plan for me to manifest a new beginning for my life? This person also feels your, you know, your sweet caring, your sweet finesse, how you are as an individual. They do feel that. They do know that there's something very special about you. This person is fully aware of this connection. They're feeling that pull towards you, but they just need time to sort out themselves. Let's see this Eight of Cups, right? So they're moving out of a precarious situation to manifest a new beginning. They're mid-transformation. You see we have it here, death. I can't make this up, right? Eight of Cups, death. So exactly, this person is going through a transformation, and they're feeling heartbroken because they invested in something that did not amount to anything. They're breaking up from, you know, could even be an ideology they had about love relationships, right? That serial dater, where they kept entertaining multiple options. They're leaving that behind to embark on a new chapter, a new phase, a new way of being in their life. So let's see in terms of their next actions towards you. Let's see this person's next actions towards you, pile number 1. We have strength. They're coming. You just need time. We have the Queen of Swords reverse. We also have here the Witch, which is the Magician, and we have the Seven of Swords. So this person right now, I feel like, is trying to gear up in terms of their actions towards you. They want to have a conversation with you. They want to communicate a lot of their feelings, but they're really unsure at this time whether or not you're going to be receptive to what they have to say, or if you're going to be very cutting towards them. Because I feel like this person put you through a lot, and so this person is acknowledging that they know that they did hurt you in the past, and they want to make things right. They are acknowledging that they invested in the wrong situation. They invested in multiple options. They apologize for that, is what this person is saying. They're sorry for treating you the way that they did, and they're trying to figure out a way in which you guys can work together, manifest a new beginning together. Because I feel like this person is now realizing that a part of their life purpose and soul mission is with you. So it's like when they think about, you know, how can I move forward? How can I, you know, manifest the best outcome for my reality or for my life? They're seeing here that a part of their life, it seems like, has some parts where you're involved in it. So when they're doing their planning and they're doing their introspection and thinking, they keep going back to you. They keep thinking about you. They keep thinking that, you know, this could actually make them really happy. Because I feel like this person has always struggled for a large part of their life being unhappy. But they're overthinking a lot of things, right? They're stressed out about things because they don't know how you feel. They think that they may have lost their chance for good with you. And so this is why this person has these internal conflicts inside, where they feel like, you know, today is the day I'm going to call pile number 1. Then they kind of like flake out, where they feel afraid, and then they don't do it. Then they say to themselves, okay, I'll call them tomorrow, or contact them next week. And then they don't do it, right? It's because of their own anxiety and their own stress and overthinking. But this person is feeling like they want to have a new beginning, and they know in order to have this new beginning, it's going to call for them to have integrity and speak truth. So this person knows that they need to take action, and they are feeling that pull towards you with this High Priestess here, where they're feeling called to make things right where you're concerned, right? Leave the distorted feminine behind. Make things right with pile number 1, right? Work on your self-esteem, your confidence, right? Take a stand for this connection, right? Don't give your power away to what no longer serves you. See the truth of the way things really are, right? Take the blindfolders off. And so this person right now is really wanting to take a stand for what they believe in, which is this connection with you, because they feel like it's a destiny. So this person is going to be taking swift action and cutting out what no longer serves them and moving into their own healing, right? They've gotten the enlightenment. They've gained the introspection on their situation where you're concerned, where the karma is concerned. They see everything clearly. They know, right? They know what they must do. So let's see, get your person's messages. I feel like it's appropriate for this pile. I'll give you guys some messages. So here we have it. Contact within a month. This person is going to reach out to you. We also have falling out of love, right? And that is towards the karmic. They no longer feel invested in that connection. They're going to tell you that they also want to make it official with you as well. They want to work things out. Can we make this work? Can we reconcile? And they're working really hard now and building a solid foundation for you guys in the future. And they want to improve their communication, because I feel like this person was very immature, because in the past, I think we saw a whole bunch of pages that came out beneath the deck. So this person is coming forward to say that they know they were very immature with your heart, your love, the way they treated you. And there's 2 9s here, which is quite interesting. So it's like an ending and a new beginning. And in the middle is a 1. So it's like an ending and a new beginning in terms of a cycle and a new way of being. So this person knows that if they want to make things official, they have to first work on themselves so that they can give you the things that they need. And this person is going through a lot of challenges right now with the karmic, because the karmic knows that this person isn't happy and they are leaving, right? They're ending codependency with this karmic as well. And that's why it's hard for them right now, because they feel like they are a fish without water. As I mentioned, this person is not used to being by themselves. So them being by themselves is a very big ask, because normally they're used to entertaining multiple energies so that they wouldn't have to feel or get close to anyone. This person has issues with abandonment, and we saw it, right, with the codependency. So codependency is really fear in disguise, right? You're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of rejection. You're fear of, if I invest in one person, what if they hurt me? What if they don't take a leap of faith with me? And so this is where I feel like for you, pile number one, and way in which you can help this person is by just being, right? Working on your own codependent issues, working on your own self-love journey, mastering your fears, your anxieties, the things that keep you stuck in the same cycles of pain. Some of you guys may have issues from a past life that has even come forward now in terms of you guys being in that smothering type of energy, right? So maybe in a past life, this person could have even been your child, let's say, and then you were very smothering towards them, or just in general, you guys have had this in terms of other relationships where you just feel like you want to control things, or you have to give it all, give your heart, give everything, give every piece of you. And you guys are being called in this situation to allow spirit to do their work and guide this person, as well as allow yourself time to heal. So for a lot of you guys, very soon I'm going to be releasing some information in regards to healing those in-depth fears, anxieties, wounding, trauma. You guys are probably going to be the pile that will most likely benefit from that service. So if you guys have questions about it, I'm actually about to launch it very soon, within a month or so's time. You guys can reach out to me to figure out, how to come out of this, because you don't have to stay stuck in this. You don't. Like, you can break free at any time, right? You guys don't have to stay in a situation that you feel stuck and bound to. And yes, this might be your person, but you also have to allow them time to heal. Work on yourself. So we have here, opening the heart, deep connections, water blessings. And it's a card number 11. So again, twin flame, 11, right? We've had so many, I think we've had a few twin flame cards. I think the Four of Wands came out. There were so much different signs and synchronicities. The Two of Cups about twin flames, and even the karmic knows you guys are in some sort of soul tie connection here. The karmic knows, they're fully aware of it, because they can't understand why this person just cannot forget about you or invest in them the way that they want them to. And so this person knows here there's more that meets an eye. Some of them might even have gone to a reader, the karmic. They want to know. They want answers, right? They probably even pulled tarot cards on you too, pile number one. This person wants to know, why is it that this person is so madly in love with you and not them? So anyways, you guys are the twins. So just know that, the karmic can try and do whatever, but it's not going to work, because this is a divinely guided connection. This was a gift from the ancestors. So good luck, karmi. It's not going to work. So let us now read the last piece of advice and close out this reading. So deep connections, water blessings. The mermaid priestess of the ocean holds out a hand, calling your attention to the right, the future of you and many upcoming opportunities for connection. Her other hand is held over the heart center, as this card pertains important relationships on many levels. The first of the potential for a deeply intimate romantic love. Your soul longs to connect, so allow yourself to release any resistance and open your heart to trust. The next is the kinship of friends and loved ones who truly resonate with your higher desires and beliefs. This family of your soul brings support and joy that help expand your consciousness in amazing directions, including energetic realms. The rolling waters of the sea represents the profound presence of spirit and the depth of emotions and connections you can now make with the vast spiritual world around you. These heart-to-heart communications can be life-changing, so set yourself, be open to receiving the powerful waves of inspiration and guidance coming your way. On a literal level, this card may speak of bodies of water in your experience and environment. You may soon find yourself traveling, so remember we had travel here too, by or over water for professional reasons. Your residence or workplace might be relocating near water, or you may begin a relationship with someone who is familiar situated. Remember, whenever you are near water, let yourself absorb the magic of energy and the power of the spirit. Offer prayers or thanks for the life force of water that always nurtures your earthly existence. So gentle waves of love, friendship, and spirit are coming my way. I am deeply grateful for the giving energies of water. So for some of you guys actually might be moving very soon, within the next, I would say, 3 to 6 months. Some of you guys may actually receive some communication within a month, and that's when you guys start working on building back a connection here. And then this person might come to you, and then within like a short period of time, you guys might decide to actually live together, work on the connection. I feel like definitely reconciliation vibes. It's heavy on the table in this pile, but it's up to you though if you want that. But I feel like either way, there is probably going to be like a relocation as you guys step into your life purpose and build on that foundation. This person is building the foundation for you guys, but I feel like you're also building a foundation for self as well. So this person is mirroring you heavily at this time. So for a lot of you guys, you may have had a karmic job or karmic relationship and you cut that out. So this is also what's going to help to shift the energy within this person too. Just by you guys being and by cutting out what no longer serves you is also going to help this person manifest a new beginning for self as well. So that's what I have for you guys. This is a super in-depth reading. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hey, my wonderful baddies in pile number 2. So I almost called you guys pile number 1. So some of you guys may have been drawn to pile number 1, but Spirit is telling me that is a continuation. So I don't know what that's all about, but we'll soon find out once I do your reading, and then I'll be able to tell you more about that. So anyways, I am so grateful today to be able to provide this reading for you, collective. So this was actually a subscriber requested reading by Jazzy on the Moon, which is all about the third-party karmic reading. So I want to let you guys know that this is definitely a trigger warning reading. So if you are not ready to receive the messages, please click off, because I don't want people coming and complaining and being pissed off. Listen, the karmic energy is, I know some of you guys don't want to hear this, and again, it's very triggering, but the karmic is an energetic representation of your connection. So if you guys have a karmic, therefore there's something very much that's still running concurrently for you. Lessons for your soul growth, your evolution that are still happening at this time. So with that being said, if you believe or suspect that you are in a soul connection, this person is mirroring to your person what needs to be healed and transmuted, and your person is mirroring to you what needs to be healed and transmuted as well. So therefore, thereas, for those of you guys who are watching this reading, you're doing this so that you can help yourself grow in terms of your soul evolution, right? So you're looking for clarity, answers, right? Truth of what really exists. So this reading is going to be able to help you figure out where your blind spots currently are and how you can work through them. So again, trigger warning. So let us tap in. The pile number 1 was a long reading. So for those of you guys who may be called to watch pile number 1 as well, I just want to let you know that that was a longer reading as well. I think it was about 30 minutes I did that reading. That's one of my longest readings ever on YouTube. I think even my personals are not as in-depth. Well, my personals are of course in-depth, but like that, I really went over things for people in pile number 1 to gain the higher perspective. So let us see. Because you guys will probably find, if you've been with me for a while, I'm very much a detail-oriented person. So I don't like to leave people without getting as much clarity as they can. So if you guys feel called, of course, I am accepting people now for personal readings. So links to this will be in the description bar of this video. So I'm in the process of changing my website. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of different things. So we'll soon see what happens. So for some of you guys, stay tuned. So let us see here. Let's see the theme of why these people were attracted to each other. So let's see, what was the theme? Okay, so they're telling me to use this deck. So I'm going to use my reconciliation deck for this. Let's see, what was the theme why pile number 2 and their karmic attracted each other? What was it that lured them together? And I'm hearing Monica, she wasn't mad enough for me. So it could have been a situation where like they could have broken up recently, something like that. I don't know. But let's see what happened here. And we also have your narcissistic. Whoa, this is serious. And we have at the back, assert yourself. So there's some sort of issue here with control. And that's why I was singing Monica, he wasn't mad enough for me. There's some issue here with control. So your person and this karmic are definitely aligned together because there's an issue or a lesson that's running concurrently here that speaks to control. So for some of you guys, it could be in regards to work. So this is where you guys need to now do that deep introspection in terms of your work life. So are you a workaholic? Are you saying that you want love, but then at the same time, you're overextending yourself in the material world? So everything is about balance, right? But there was some sort of vibrational alignment that drew this karmic to your person and them to you. So let's see. What was the vibrational alignment, Spirit? Speak to me on that. We have here the Eight of Pentacles. So again, it's a work situation. So this could have been a situation where you were immersing yourself in the material world, and that is what made your person be driven, power hungry, right, towards wanting to be able to manifest in the material world. So solely focusing on work. And I kept hearing work by Rihanna. So again, this is definitely in regards to you, pile number 2, having some issue here with work. So you've either been overworking or obsessed with the material world and obsessed with making money, doing this and that. So you kind of, I feel like in this pile, you could have locked off your heart. Like you guys are having some heart chakra stuff going on right now. And that's also the same with this person and their karmic. So this karmic and this person were attracted to each other because of their need to want to work. There's a need here about work, right? And so this is where, as I said, love wasn't really something that you wanted at the moment, and neither did this person. They were just obsessed with figuring out, how can I get new beginnings in terms of my career? How can I get new beginnings in terms of being able to manifest different avenues for myself that can generate different streams of income? Nobody's saying that you shouldn't try to go get your bag, right? Like, trust me, I'm a Cancer. We're all about getting our paper, but there has to be a balance here. So there has to be some self-love here that's flowing as well. Not only workaholism, but self-love. Finding time for yourself, giving back to yourself. So this karmic and this person are attracted because both of them are vibrating in this energy of narcissism, which is all about being an ego, right? Which is all about, I'm going to get as much as I can. I have to be the best, and I have to be able to achieve this greatness, and I have to be able to, be able to have this fancy title, this big career, everything about the material world. So this is why your person attracted this person. I'm sorry, pile number 2, this is going to be very triggering to hear, but that's why your person chooses to stay with this karmic. They think that this karmic is going to bring them abundance in the material world, and that's why they're stuck here with this individual. And so this person is a narcissist, and so is the karmic, and that's why they're vibrational alignment, right? The two of them are like two peas in a pod right now because both of them are vibrating in this energy. So you can shift this energy by changing, pile number 2. So keep that in mind. So let's see the energy that your person's energy towards you at this time. We have your warrior. So strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So again, this person does want to change, right? Because they're realizing that they do feel this sense of emptiness. But at the same time, they feel driven by their work and by power and control. So this person is mirroring to you right now, pile number 2, in terms of the ways in which that you might be obsessed with that ego, that spirit about, taking action, and I gotta be able to get my money up, my paper up. I'm hearing money over bitches. So some of you guys may resonate with that as well. So it's like that type of like go-getter, like I have to be able to be the best. I gotta be at my A game. It's like you guys also have to balance this as well, right? If you want to be able to come into a vibrational alignment, right? Which is union. Union is really a union with self, not this person, it's a union with yourself. So you guys have to spend a little bit more time focusing on self-love and self-compassion, right? But I feel like a lot of you guys, this is linked to your childhood. So for some of you guys need to focus right now as well on healing that inner child. Definitely is going to resonate. Could even be trauma that causes where you just block out your pain by focusing on the material world, focusing on making your money, going to school, going to work, doing all this stuff. It could be because of the trauma, right? Trauma is what makes people lock off their heart, And it's only when they're able to really do that higher perspective or gain that higher perspective, they're able to heal this. So again, this is going to resonate heavily with the new thing that I'm going to be bringing to the collective. This is, again, trauma and fear. This is, I can't make this shit up. This is like reoccurring. So we have here shadow reverse. So withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So again, just thinking only about the self right now. You know, this is where this person currently is at. They're in shadow. They're only thinking about themselves. They're only thinking about, you know, how they feel. They don't value other people's feelings. And this is probably where you've asked this person many times, pile number 2, to be more vulnerable with you, to open up. But I feel like you yourself are not being 100% transparent and vulnerable, and that's why the connection is having difficulty grounding, right? That's what I feel here. This is like a disconnect, and it's not personal. I just feel like the both of you guys are vibrating in the same energy, and so is the karmic. So the karmic is probably someone who doesn't want to share intimate moments with your person, right? And I know that's also triggering to hear, but this is where the karmic is only concerned about how much money your person is offering them. How much can this person offer me? If they have nothing to offer me, fuck off. That's the energy I feel. Like, it's a very, like, assertive, very, like, you know, rough type of energy. It's a very, like, masculine. And even if you're a feminine watching this, I feel like you're more operating in your masculine attributes than feminine, which is all about the heart, receptivity, you know, balancing, self-love, self-compassion, understanding, right? This is lacking here. And this is why these two are together, and this is how this person is feeling towards you. They feel like they want you as well to be vulnerable, but there's a part of you that isn't willing to open up at this time, and this person feels that intuitively because they're your twin, so they are your soulmate. So they know that you're not being as forthcoming as you should be, and vice versa. And that's why this connection is like it's like a stalemate, because you guys aren't really learning the lessons, which is about receptivity, being in that feminine energy, being receptive to spirit, being receptive to this connection, self-love, compassion, understanding, wisdom, right? Embodying the true essence of the Empress, right? Or even the High Priestess, right? Which is all about that divine truth, the unconsciousness, wisdom, inner voice. Some of you guys really, if you are interested, I have a little bit, I've been guided to by spirit actually to open a few spaces for coaching. Some of you guys may need some coaching around this, because honestly, like, it's one of those situations where you guys have to be able to really work on healing that inner child here, healing those wounds, really doing that introspection, spending those time alone, right? Being in that hermit energy, but light attribute of hermit. Seek solitude, spend time alone to really focus on your creativity, focus on yourself, your self-love, right? This is all about spending time alone, dealing with those traumas, those inner child wounding. You know, I really feel a sense of compassion for pile number 2. I do, because I know what it's like to have those deep-rooted pains and still feel like you can't show it to the world. It's not safe, you know? And I feel like whoever is watching this, you know, please reach out. You can send me an email, right? And we can talk through this, because you guys are suffering right now. You really are, and that's what's keeping this person in that energy too. So you guys have to shift that. So let's see here how your karmic feels about you, or how this person's karmic feels about you. We have the Hierophant reverse. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. We have here the Five of Wands. They could even be a part of a covenant, is what I picked up on from that card. And we have here the King of Wands reverse. So what I'm feeling here with this Hierophant card reverse is that they know that you are very much devoted to your person. And so a part of them is kind of like coming to terms with, you know, your person feels that sense of connection towards you, but they feel like you're waiting blindly basically for your person to come back, and they're never going to return to you, because they want to keep this person stuck in the same cycles of you know, pain and fear and obsession with work in the material world. So this person, I feel like, keeps this person in the same type of cycles over and over again. So this has been many lessons. I feel like this person may have been doing these lessons over and over again with this person for years, like in some cases. Like, it's a very long-standing situation that could be here with this person, the karmic. I feel like they've probably been dating this karmic or know all this situation for at least I want to say like 2 years or more would resonate with this pile. It's a long-standing issue here. We have Two of Cups reversed. We also have the Page of Swords reversed. So they don't want your person to communicate. And we have the Hierophant here again. So double Hierophant, right? So this person definitely, as I said, wants your person to stay stuck, bound, confused in some sort of difficult situation that is not for their highest good. So they don't want your person reaching out. They don't want your person communicating with you. And they damn for sure don't want any breakup happening between them and your person. And so they're willing to pull out all the stops in their toolbox to keep your person stuck, confused, bound, and, you know, not able to get out of this situation here. So let's see this Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing work has them feeling away. So it's like this person is just obsessed with the material world because they're a provider to this karmic, and this karmic knows it. They might even have children together or have some sort of home setup running here as well. And that's why this karmic knows that your person is really in love with you, but they're not leaving because they know that this karmic and has them, you know, is the one who dictates the pace in which they should run their life. They're not seeing things clearly. Judgment here is reversed. They're not seeing the bigger picture here. So this person, I feel like, wants to be dependable, or wants this person to be dependable towards them, but they themselves are not seeing the situation clearly where your person is concerned. So they may think that your person is the one for them, but Spirit has urged this person, I feel, many times to disconnect from this individual because they've had many fights, many arguments, many disappointing situations that have happened. But for whatever reason, your person still stays stuck and bound and confused, right? It's their karmic soulmate. So they are comfortable with this person because it's familiar. It's something that they resonate with. So they could have grown up in a very dysfunctional household where their mother, let's say, was the one who was very domineering or was the one wearing the pants in the household. They told their person what to do. And so your person adopted that, where they felt like feminine energy was the one who was supposed to control things and they were just supposed to provide. They didn't feel like they had a voice growing up as a child. And so they manifested the same thing here with this connection with this karmic. So this is tied into, again, trauma, fear, and inner child issues is why this person stays stuck with this karmic. So with that being said, this karmic knows that your person isn't going anywhere, and damn for sure knows that there is no fucking reconciliation, pardon my French, but they know that they don't want your person reconciling with anyone. They're like, reconcile with who? Reconcile with Paul number 2? Are you serious? No, that's never gonna happen. Right? They're not reconciling with a damn person because I'm the one calling the shots around this bitch, is what I'm hearing. Let's see 5 of Wands. We have here the Queen of Swords. Again, many conflicts, very tumultuous, very cutting with the throat, right chakra. They cut your person down. They know. And so this is where this person doesn't want your person speaking any truths to no one. You're speaking truth to who? Pile number 2? Truth what? Truth who? Stay your ass in there, go to work, provide for us, and support the family is what you need to be doing. And so this is where they have gone, I feel like, to some sort of witch doctor, other types of community members, where it could even be a church situation as well, where they try to say that they're a woman or a man of faith, but really it's a covenant, is what I feel here. It's like they are getting some sort of energetic support from a church, covenant, something of that nature that keeps this person stuck and bound. They could have done some binding magic, spell work. Some of you guys may actually benefit from an SRT, just as an FYI. So if you guys are interested, I also do SRTs as well, which is spiritual release therapy. Some of you guys may benefit from that, as well as this new thing that I'm coming up with. You guys will probably benefit from it in a couple weeks once I launch it on my website. So with that being said, this is what is going to help to annihilate those long-rooted karmic contracts. This is a contract. They made a covenant here with this person, but with the dark. So your person right now is making a choice to choose the dark over the light. So let's see here, the King of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. So this is a very painful situation. And we have the Fool reverse. So again, this person knows that your person isn't, as I said, they're not taking a leap of faith. They think your person is foolish and an idiot for even thinking about leaving them to come towards you. Who the frig do you think you are, pal number 2? You're not going anywhere to be with anyone. There is no soulmate twin flame thing happening here. You are provider here. You know where your loyalty lies, and that is to us, right? So this person knows that your person is still stuck and confused and bound in the same situation, and they like it. They like the chaos. This karmic, I feel like, gets a rush off of your person and preying on their insecurities. So what they do is they torment this person over and over again, and I'm hearing that the tormenting is quite relentless, where their mouth is not their own. Like, they have a very big potty mouth, and that's probably why I was swearing a lot in this reading as well, because I normally these days don't swear like that. So I'm like, it makes a lot of sense. This person is very toxic. I am so sorry, pal number 2. So, you know, let's see what, in terms of like your person's thoughts about you at this time. Let's see. Let's see your person's thoughts towards you at this time. 10 of Pentacles, right? Wanting to create a legacy with you. That's sweet. Okay, let's see what else comes out. We have Temperance, right? Which is also my twin flame card as well. Temperance. Could be dealing with a Saggy, or you could be a Saggy. Sun, Moon, or Rising. And we also had here Leo with the King of Wands. Or Aquarius, and we also had Taurus as well with the Hierophant. Sun, Moon, or Rising, and we have Hermit, so you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. So what I feel here, your person feels about you, pile number 2, that they definitely want to build some sort of legacy with you. They feel that you bring them a lot of sense of peace, calm. You make this person feel complete. But this person feels like they are stuck, but slowly but surely I feel like they're starting to clear up a lot of this karma that surrounds them in terms of staying trapped in a situation that isn't for their highest good. I'm noticing here there's a chicken. So what I'm being told is that this person might have even used, like, gone back home and did some sort of spell work with the chicken, or some sort of sacrificial, I'm hearing sacrificial lamb. So they could have done some sort of like binding magic that made this person stuck, confused, you know, not able to see things, because I'm noticing there's an eye patch here as well, clearly for a very long time. This person does feel, though, that they are not really sure of how to progress with this connection where you're concerned. So a part of them feels that they are being called to, you know, be with you, embark on this chapter with you, but then a part of them feels confused because they don't really know how to proceed with your connection. So this person, again, is in this reverse emperor, right? They want to stay in control of this situation between you and them. They don't want to show their hands. They're afraid of being hurt, because we can see who they have for a partner, right? Their person is a control freak, narcissist, right? So they're afraid. They are very afraid. And so this is why this person isn't sure if they can give you their cup of love, because a lot of the other feminine type of energies they've had in the past, even from childhood, their own parents could have been like this, where they were in a very abusive relationship or abused their partner or the masculine energy. And that's why this person isn't sure how to convey their truth, to express feelings, to, you know, let their guard down. This is very much like a fight, flight, or free situation is what I feel from this person. They're stuck here in fear. Fear is a trauma. So again, you guys would benefit if this is your twin soulmate and you're watching this. You guys can send me an email. I'm actually going to be starting to take clients on for doing this new innovative way of clearing these deep-rooted traumas. So with that being said, you guys would definitely benefit. This is a group that would benefit from this, because this is what's keeping this person stuck in their fear. It's fear. This is fear factor for this person. They're stuck. They're afraid. They don't know, you know, is it safe? Is it safe? Like, that's how I feel. Like, a lot of stress, you know, like anxiety, you know, stressed out. Can I really be vulnerable with pile number 2? And so you guys feel the same way as well. Can you be vulnerable with this person? So you guys have to release that, because it's what's keeping you stuck and confused in the same cycles of pain. Same thing over and over again. Let's see this Hermit, right? Wanting to go inwards, needing to spend time alone. You need time to reflect here and heal. We have the Chariot reverse. So again, this person isn't going to be making any offers anytime soon, because they're dealing with a lot of internal conflicts at the moment. They want to release the conflict, but they don't know how, right? Because they feel like if they release the third party, then that means that they're going to be out in the cold. And what if pile number 2 rejects me? What if pile number 2 isn't really willing to let this work out? What happens then, right? What if pile number 2 is just like my person before, right? That is very abusive and is very combative and argumentative. I'm not really sure. Is it safe for me to express myself? Is it safe for me to express my feelings, right? I want to be vulnerable. I want to, but I feel stuck. I can't move forward, is what this person is saying. I want to create something that I feel proud of, a legacy here, but I don't know who I should give my love to. I feel this soulmate connection. I want to give generously towards pile number 2, but I'm afraid that pile number 2 is just going to be like this other person here, a narcissist, controlling, manipulative, domineering. Can I be vulnerable with pile number 2 is what this person is asking themselves. So let's see their actions towards you. So we have here the King of Pentacles, again, the provider, right? 9 of Cups, reversed. Justice. Could be dealing with a Libra. You could also be dealing with a Taurus. May resonate. And we have here the 9 of Wands. So their next actions towards you, pile number 2, is don't expect any big offers at the moment. This person has to work through their fears, and that stems from them not feeling good enough. With this 9 of Cups here, they do want to be a provider for you in this situation, and they do want to be able to show up for you, but they're still very much guarded at the moment because they have a lot of insecurities and fears that keep them stuck and bound and confused. They don't know which way forward, which direction should they take. You know, are you going to be just like everyone else that puts them down and makes them feel like shit? I think you guys may have even had some sort of conflict or this conversation or separation. Something along those lines may resonate for a percentage of you. And this is what makes this person unsure in terms of how to proceed with this. They are feeling called, though, to make things right with you. So if you are in some sort of separation, they do want to come clean, but I feel like there's still a lot of secrets and things that you don't know. And so because of this person isn't sure if it's safe for them to manifest this new beginning with you, or should they stay stuck in the same situation that they've known for so long, right? Change is very hard to do, right? So this person feels conflicted at the moment in terms of what direction to go forward. So for some of them, it could be because of the spell work. So some of you guys may feel called to reach out to me for a spiritual release therapy session, or some sort of cord cutting. Some people refer to it as, you know, cord cutting or energetic clearing. I also offer this service as well. So if you guys are interested in viewing a spiritual release therapy session for yourself as well as your person, this will also help to shift the connection a little bit so that this person feels a little bit more open to have that communication. But I feel like if you know that this is your twin or soulmate or higher level connection, you guys are going to have to really spend some time working through a lot of your own fears and insecurities about love, connections, relationships. And you can even do this by just simply writing down pros and cons lists, you know, about all the connections that you've been in the past, why you might have been drawn to these people, what lessons were you meant to learn here, and how you can move forward, right? So tap in with your guides and really ask them those questions, right? In terms of how you can move forward and heal to step into more of your divinity, right? Your light and your purpose. A lot of you guys still don't know your purpose here. And so this is where this person feels stuck and confused as well, because they're waiting for you to kind of lead the journey, right? If you're a divine feminine watching this, you are lighting the path for this person to progress on their journey of evolution. So if you're confused and you're not really sure if you can be vulnerable, or you're not really trusting in the divine or this connection, or like who is leading the journey here? I remember I had this conversation with a client of mine like a few weeks ago, and I asked them, who is leading here? Are you leading the journey? Because you're the DF. So if you're supposed to be the one leading here by example, then how are you going to shift that? You do this by stepping into your spirituality and stepping into your own divinity, right? Walking in the light of spirit. That's how you step into your Empress, your High Priestess energy. By being a light for others, by showing up for yourself, by focusing on that self-love, that self-compassion. We see it here. You don't love yourself, pile number 2. And that's why this person doesn't love themselves either. Because if they did, they wouldn't be in this toxic setup here. That is not for their highest good. And I'm so sorry, pile number 2, to say it like that, but somebody needed to hear that. You guys have to focus on loving yourself unconditionally, focusing on your self-love. And how you do that is by working on yourself. right? Really focusing on what was it that kept you in these same cycles, right? So some of you guys say you want to have love and relationship, but you immerse yourself in the material world. How are you opening your heart and time to allow spirit to give you what is rightfully yours? This person wants to come back, but they just don't know if it's safe. So you guys have to spend some time really focusing here on working on yourself and stepping into the light, right? So some of you guys will benefit from that coaching because you guys are not seeing yourself clearly here. And this is why there's a lot of barriers here where you guys are not sure. The Nine of Wands is here. This is a card that speaks of uncertainties, right? Not knowing which way to progress forward, not knowing what to do. But justice is here, right? This person wants to make it right. They want to try to, you know, take a shot at love, but they just are not sure, right? They're not sure. How is pile number 2 going to be? Should I manifest this new beginning? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, this would mean that they would have to leave this other person behind. And they know that, but they don't know if it's safe for them to do that. So this is why this person stays stuck and trapped in this situation that is not for their highest good. So let us get the last piece of advice from Spirit, and we're going to close out this reading because I don't want to make it too long, but this one I think is going to be about 30 minutes as well. So I'm sorry guys, but I had to spill the tea. But people had to hear this because, yeah, I had to. I couldn't do you guys, you baddies, the disservice of not sharing the truth of, you know, what this is. A lot of readers won't do that. They'll just talk about, oh yeah, this person's coming and yeah, reconcile. No, man, you got to give people the straight goods. That's how people heal and grow, right? The whole purpose of you watching this reading is so that you can gain introspection. And you were drawn to this not by coincidence. It's because you knew that this reading would provide you clarity, right? That's why you're watching this. So you needed to know this information. So if you'd like a personal, you guys can also book that as well. If you guys want coaching, book that. You guys want answers or you guys need support, email, you guys can hit me up. So we have here the 52, hidden knowledge, Akashic records, silent understanding. As I talked about, this is a past life issue here I see running concurrently. And trust me, that new service, I can add you guys to my waiting list. So if you guys are interested to find out more when I launch it, I will leave that below. You guys can hit up my email and you guys can add yourself to the wait list when I release that product, because this is what is going to help you guys as well. Not like, I would say, if nothing else, that service is going to definitely be an eye-opener for you guys. So you guys can sign up to my list and I'll be able to support you. So it says here, the priestess of the lynx glances at the world with silent understanding. Supernatural eyesight is attributed to the lynx, giving in the ability to see what is secret or hidden. Its tufted ears symbolizes clairaudience, the ability to hear what isn't being said. This represents your power at this time. If you sit in silence, a deeper understanding will reveal itself. You will see what people are hiding from you, from others, and even from themselves. You will also be able to hear and comprehend their secrets. In fact, you may find that people share with you their hidden truths and troubles. For this reason, this card could also indicate a new career direction. Exactly. A lot of you guys are going to have to take a new direction with your work. I kept hearing work. New direction here. So whatever it is that you've been doing, Spirit is saying that you might have to take a whole new look at what you've currently been doing, and you might even have to change it. Like a course correction is needed here on your journey. You guys are going to get some sort of epiphany or tar moment. That's definitely illuminated here in this pile. Due to your deeper understanding and willingness of others to open you up to a profession like psychology, social work, or life coaching might be ideal. The Lynx is also associated with evolution, mysticism, and wisdom from the unseen world. This means that you have unlimited access to the Akasha records, the universal source of all information, including every detail of every life that each soul entity has ever lived. In addition to seeing your past lives and future potentials, you have the ability to understand the influence of your present, where all your thoughts, words, and actions become the cause of future effects. You are now able to bring a higher consciousness to your daily life and receive all the diverse wisdom and inspiration of the Akashic records has to offer. I also do Akashic readings if you guys would like that. I also do clearings as well. A lot of you guys are going to be needing an Akashic clearing as well at this time. So spend some time in silent reflection. Relax and receive the information that is hidden from others. Trust your intuitive understanding, for the power of the Lynx brings clarity and profound conscious connections to a secret energy all around you. I am blessed with intuitive wisdom. I receive helpful insight from the Akashic records wherever I need it. All right, guys, so just to recap, some of you guys will benefit from that SRT. That's what's going to help you gain that silent understanding. Some of you guys may benefit from Akashic clearing. Some of you guys may also benefit from that new service that I'm going to launch. So you guys can reach out to me to be added to my mailing list, which I will set up some time to do a consultation with you in regards to the service, and as well as if this service can be able to help you, because that service is like an alpha omega. So it's all of these things: SRT, Akashic clearing, past life healing, everything all in one encompass. So some of you guys may feel called, reach out to me. I will add you on the mailing list, and you guys will be able to get the details of that service. And I'll let you guys know what it has to offer, and then do the service for you as well when I launch it in a few weeks, because I've been so busy with doing my research, my school, like everything. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. If this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm sending all of you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hey, my wonderful pile number 3 baddies. Last but not least, guys, the other 2 piles were quite juicy. Like, this was not meant to be a long reading, but somehow they were long. So this reading is going to be all about the third party, karmic, and I will warn you guys, this is going to be very triggering, but it's meant to help you guys get some sort of introspection and improvement to your situation and some sort of clarity, right? Because sometimes, usually when you're drawn to certain readers and stuff like that, that's because they are in a higher vibrational frequency than yourself. That's how they're able to provide the readings to you, and it makes sense, right? It provides you with clarity and understanding. So this was a subscriber requested reading, so shout out to Jazzy on the Moon, because they were the ones who requested this reading. So if you guys have any other topics that you guys would like to see, you guys can also comment that down below in the comment section of this reading. I'd love to hear from you guys, and yeah, let us tap in. So I feel like with this pile, I had a little bit of some delays with starting this reading, and I think a part of it was because there was things I had to kind of take care of. So if you were in a no contact, no communication situation with your person, just know that I feel like there has been many delays where this person wanted to communicate with you, but there was some difficulty in terms of them not being able to reach out the way that they had wanted to. So let's see. I'm gonna just shuffle. This deck is always one of my harder decks. This was the very first deck I ever had. So for some of you guys, there's some sort of new beginning or an old love that might be returning. For some of you guys watching this. I think the last time, I hardly use this deck because it's really hard, as you can see, to shuffle. I don't like how it shuffles. It's very stiff. So because of that, I don't use it that often. But this was my very first tarot deck. Some of you guys may actually be just starting out on your soulmate twin flame journey that are watching this reading. So part of my manners, if you guys are new here, my name is Angie. I resonate with the soulmate twin flame collective. I'm a twin flame. So yes, I resonate with that type of energy for my reading and whatnot. So let us get the theme of why these people were attracted to each other. So I'm going to start off by seeing the energy that your person is embodying at this time. So why was pile number 3's person attracted? Okay, so that's the shadow attribute, so I'm going to pull a card for that. We have here the Destroyer. And I'll pull one more. Spirit says pull one more. Another blank. Okay, Spirit. And it's in the light attribute. Alright, so we have 2 mystery cards and we have 1 Destroyer card. So let us see what the shadow attribute is all about with this card. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, so another thing about fear. And we have the Fool here. Alright, it's interesting, and it's cool how they came up actually right side up and upside down. And the back of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Alright, so what attracted this karmic to your person? Well, one thing was that your person was in some sort of fear-based energy. They've now decided that they would like to free themselves from what no longer serves them. So they are getting some sort of enlightenment or clarity about themselves, their situation, whatnot. They are healing and growing. I will say. But they used to be someone that was afraid of change. They used to be afraid of taking risks. They used to be afraid of taking action. They were afraid of, you know, making, you know, I'm hearing breaking somebody's heart. So they could have been someone who was like a person collector, or I can't remember. I think it's like another reader was talking about people who are love collectors, right? So this is kind of like your typical love collector. So they're afraid of breaking people's hearts. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of, you know, letting someone go in the event that, hey, if I let them go, what if I try to make it work with someone else and it doesn't work out? You know, what happens then, kind of deal. So this person had a lot of fears, is what I feel here with this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a card that speaks of entrapment and fear. So this person was entrapped by their own fears, their own doubts, their own insecurities. Someone that was not a risk taker, and they were afraid of change. So let's see here. We also have here the shadow attribute of the destroyer. So intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So this person might have been a child that was deeply wounded, or someone who had experienced a lot of trauma in their life. They could have grown up in very tumultuous home life situation, or just around a lot of uncertainty. So they could have grown up in a very poverty-based type of family, where resources weren't always there. Things were very limited. They could have had a lot of other siblings as well that contributed to the poverty. They could have grown up in a single-parent household, something like that, where they felt like their potential just never actually actualized because they didn't have the resources to get things off the ground. So they could have been someone who was very much pessimistic, where people would come to them and stuff like that, and they would shut down their ideas and say, oh, that's stupid, why would you want to do that, you don't have enough money, or you're not that smart, you can't do this. So they're kind of like people who like to crush other people's spirit. And so they themselves attracted someone who was vibrating in the same energy that they were, which was someone who has a lot of fears, insecurities, someone who is afraid of reaching their potential because they themselves weren't unable to. So they feel like, if I can't get to my potential, no one else does. That kind of attitude. So let's see here, the Fool, right? So this person, I feel like, looking at this card, is someone who definitely wants to now step into courage. So this was past energy, but I feel like now this person wants to step into courage and reaching their full potential. They could be also getting a lot of signs and synchronicities through the use of music. So they may resonate with songs. They could be a musician. They could love music. Music could be a big part of their culture or their belief system, is what I'm picking up on as well. They could be someone as well who loves to listen to music, and that's how they gain clarity or feel uplifted. Like the use of music or instruments really help this person with finding themselves. They could also enjoy spending a lot of time in nature. They could have a dog as well. Somebody may resonate with that. For this reading, it's interesting. I'm picking up on a lot of the attributes of the card. They could also grown up in an inner city. Somebody may resonate with that. So I'm hearing like Brooklyn, New York. They could have grown up in like Toronto, like a big, you know, super city, like a big area or region where there was a lot of people densely populated in a community. Someone may resonate with that as well. But this person is gaining courage, and they are trying to stand more in their power as time goes on. And so the person that they're attracted to is also seeing things through a different perspective as well. So they're releasing a lot of this energy in order to step into the energy of courage. So that's quite positive. That's very good. So they were attracted to each other because of this reason. So let's get a significator for your person's energy towards you at this time. It's interesting because Spirit wanted me to focus on you at this time. So let's see their energy towards you at this time. We have here the Ice Queen. We have here the fair male, lighter and then darker. So it could be a lighter complected male is what. And we have past life, deja vu, knowing. So I feel instantly by looking at this person's feelings towards you at this time is that they have this deep sense of knowing that this is a soul connection, a past life connection. We also have here the Ice King is at the back of the deck. So we have to put this in here because they know that you are their divine counterpart. So you're the Ice Queen, they're the Ice King. So I feel like you are some sort of businesswoman, or you could be wanting to start a business or work on your business endeavors. And this person is already a CEO, a business person, someone who is in leadership. They could be a manager of some sort, or in some sort of official position, or something along those lines. So this person, I feel like, was not expecting to have met someone like you, but somehow, poof, there you were. You came in as like a surprise to this person, something that they weren't expecting to see, but here you were, you came in. So their feelings towards you is quite powerful. They feel like you're someone who is also quite deserting. You're quite fair. You could be a mother, or you could be a divorcee where you already were in a marriage or a long-term commitment and left that behind, and then you met this person. Or they could be in some sort of long-term situation as well, and now they're going through some sort of divorce because they have this inner knowing that you and them are meant to be. So let's see their feelings towards this karmic or third party. Feelings towards the karmic, pile number 3, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. Feelings towards the karmic, spirits. So we have finding balance. So you're trying to make sense and make meaning of the situation with the karmic. And we have minor setback. So it looks like this person has been working on trying to find balance with this karmic. So it could have been a situation where they were married or had children with this karmic. And so now they're trying to find a way to leave behind that situation because they want to clear the air between them and this karmic. So this person at the moment, I feel like, and we have an X involved, so third party, right? So it's right here as well. So it's like the karmic may know about you, or you may know about this karmic. And so you guys are trying to find a way to kind of make sense or make meaning of this connection, because I feel like for a lot of you guys watching this, you guys know that this is your person, and the karmic is, I feel like this karmic in this pile is very much evolved. So they also resonate with the energy that, you know what, it didn't work out with them. I tried everything I could. I just want my peace right now. So I feel like for a lot of you guys watching this, this karmic is more of like in the energy of peace and wanting to just have the breakup end amicably. So just end on a positive note rather than having it end very badly. So this karmic, I feel like, is very evolved, and they are now moving into the energy of just peace, where they just want to have some sort of peaceful resolution where this situation is concerned. So the karmic does feel that, you know, it's time. They've learned a lot of lessons. They're grateful for the experience. They know that it was all about learning and understanding, and so they want to just move forward with their life, I feel like, at this time where this pile is concerned, and whatnot. So let's see the karmic's feelings towards you, the viewer. Let's see how the karmic feels about you. So this person, I feel like this is a very aloof type of energy. Like, it's a very free-flowing energy. Like, I feel like you guys have already transmuted a lot of karma in this pile, and so it's like now it's just trying to, you know, have that conversation. You guys reconcile, you know, work on the connection. Like, I feel like for a lot of you guys watching this, a lot of you guys may end up you know, just somehow being with this person, and then this person has children with their karmic, and you guys just find a way, they find a way to co-parent, and things just end on a good note, I feel. We also have the Ace of Swords. Okay, they're telling me to read this one upright. And we have here the Two of Pentacles. So what I see here in terms of their feelings towards you at this time is that this person wants to come clean. So there are a lot of secrets or things that you might not know about that this person wants to finally express. They want to be vulnerable. They want to be truthful where you're concerned. Let's see what they want to be vulnerable about. Let's see if Spirit will give us the tea. Six of Wands, right? So they're ready to finally drop their mask, right? They were living very much in their ego. And so this person went through an ego death, which is why, as I said, they've transmuted a lot of karma already in this pile. So it's like, they want to be vulnerable with you. They want to express to you how they feel. They also want to be able to be receptive to this this soulmate, soul twin flame connection. They recognize that they were very deceptive in the past, and that was a part of their shadow self that they're kind of, I feel like, a sense of embarrassment about. But they know that it was a part of their evolution process that they had to go through, right? So this was karma, right? This is justice reversed. So this was their karma. They were meant to go with this person to learn a very powerful spiritual lesson about themselves, being honest, being vulnerable, being able to take a leap of faith, release their fears and insecurities, work on becoming a better person, release a lot of those self-limiting beliefs, right? Because as I said, this person grew up in a situation or a home environment that wasn't necessarily conducive, but they're recognizing now that if they want to have a happy ever after for themselves, this is going to call for them to take action and to stand more in their power and to be able to step into their life purpose. So for some of them, I think they're realizing as well that you actually might have a very big energy that's centered around their life purpose, which is why they're willing to transform. They want to change. They want to step into acceptance. They want to work on their happiness. They have an awareness. They know that this is what they need to do now. They're clear. We also have here the Six of Pentacles, right? They want to give to you. They want to give to the situation. They want to be fair to everyone involved. So they are looking at that as well as they work through their own fears and insecurities and doubts. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to be able to provide you with, you know, the life that you deserve, and also be fair to this karmic that's also involved. So the karmic could just be like the mother of their children, I feel, in this pile. And so they're just looking at, you know, how can I support the children? How can I be with my pile number 3? How can I build the life that I've always dreamed of? You know, there is a chance for me here at love, and I want to do what I need to do to be able to live that fulfilled life. We have here the Empress reverse with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so they know, right, that this person is a distorted feminine, and they went with this person because they had a lot of fears of abandonment, and so that's why they chose someone that was very selfish and someone who was very insecure as well. So they know, they had that epiphany, they've had that wake-up call, they've gained the enlightenment that they needed to gain about themselves, their situation, and why they do the things that they do. And so this is what is causing this person now to want to choose happiness rather than dwelling in what they can no longer change. There's an energy of acceptance in this pile. So this person knows that, you know, if they want to have that wish fulfillment, that happy ever after, this is going to call for them to stand in their power and to take steps to change their life for the better. And a part of that is having you be a part of their life. So pile number 3, you've really done a lot of work because this energy is very light. It's a very light energy is what I'm feeling. They want to end the conflicts, right? They want to end whatever, you know, situations they've been juggling, the player ways, you know, juggling you and this third party, juggling a lot of things that no longer serve them. They want to end that. They want to end that conflict. And also, most importantly, they want to end the inner conflict that they have within themselves, because they feel like they've spent a lot of their time in life being afraid to take risks. And sometimes we lose out on opportunities for the risks that we do not take. And this person is realizing now, if they want to be happy, they want to have that fulfillment, this is going to call for them to take action, right? To be able to work on themselves so that they can become the best version of self. So they are kind of overthinking a lot of the past. I feel like this person is still kind of like thinking about, you know, I really want to heal the connection here with pile number 3, but will they forgive me? I want to work on building a new stable foundation for us so that we can, you know, work on things together. I'm being divinely guided to do this. I'm trusting God. I'm trusting spirit. I'm trusting in higher guidance at this time, because I know that pile number 3 is my love. They are my counterpart. I'm Adam and they're Eve, or take it as it resonates. They are the divine masculine, you are the divine feminine. They feel that soul tie between you, and so they know that if they want to be able to achieve this happiness, they're going to have to say goodbye to the old and hello to the new. They're going to have to close out a burdensome cycle that no longer serves them so that they can offer you a small gesture of their love, right? Like a little token of friendship, and say, you know, hey, pile number 3, how's it going? We haven't talked in a long time. I still think about you. I still reminisce of the good memories that we shared. How can we work on this connection? So this is very positive. So let's see what this karmic's thoughts are towards you, the viewer, at this time. So this person is fully awake. They are awake. They are woke. Probably too woke. But they're up. They are awake. They know what they have to do, and they're willing to put in the work because they want to have this new beginning. Let's see how the karmic feels. So the 2 of Cups. This person is up, and I feel this karmic as well is awake as well. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Hierophant reverse. Yep. last but not least, we have you are a badass being full of love and light, full of possibilities, right? So this is how it is. I'm gonna move it around so that it reads better. But I already got the message. So okay, so I was gonna say the Hierophant knows. So yes, your person could be a sage, is what I'm picking up on, and you are the High Priestess. So you already knew this intuitively. So I'm just confirming what you probably already knew and felt intuitively from whatever you were picking up in your psyche or your guides or higher self or whatnot. This person wants this breakup to go amicably. Their concern right now is more about the children. They're concerned about being able to make sure that their children get the best outcome possible for their life. They know that your person isn't happy. They know that your person has to move on because they're not reaching their full potential if they stay there with them. They know that you are, I guess, the better option, if they had to say, because they want the same connection that you have. So they want to find their person too, is what I feel from this karmic. This karmic is very woke. They know. They're like, you know what? It didn't work out. We tried it all. We've done it all. I just want to make sure the kids are good and you can go and live the life that you want with paw number 3. So this karmic feels like, you know what? I need to reach my potential. I need to find love. I need to manifest happiness. I need to cultivate my new beginning. You know, I want my happiness too. So this karmic feels like, okay, you know what? It didn't work with us. Go and find your happiness. So whatever your happiness means, if that means that you want to be with paw number 3, go and be with paw number 3. I don't really care anymore. I just need time to work on myself. I want to be able to show up for the kids or show up for whatever property or whatever tie that they have. I feel like they already divided their assets. So your person might have already moved out of the marital home and decided to like go on their own on a whim and take a leap of faith somewhere else. They're very much vibrating in the energy of transformation. So like this situation has already been long done. Some of them, this could have ended like in a summer month or a summertime that this ended. So it's like they've already gotten the closure. They know already that your person wasn't happy. They weren't happy. Your person left. Now they're looking to partner with you, the viewer, paw number 3. And so the karmic knows that they are moving on to focusing on their healing. And most importantly, your person is moving on towards that reconciliation with you. And the karmic knows. So they've just come to peace with it now. And they've now moved into that energy of acceptance because they realize that they cannot change this person and they know that they are not your person's wish fulfillment. You are the viewer. So this karmic is fully aware that if they want, to manifest a new beginning for themselves, they have to release as well what no longer serves them. So they're quite happy with this divorce breakup. You know, it might not seem that way, but they are happy in their self-conscious and their higher self. I feel like this is probably even the higher self of the karmic who is coming forward in this reading. So the higher self of the karmic is coming forward to say that the karmic is finally coming to terms and peace with everything that has happened. And so everyone right now is focusing on a new beginning, right? In love, new beginning in romance, and going through that transformation, right? Dropping your barriers, dropping your defenses, dropping what no longer serves you to be able to step into a new way of being, a new cycle, something that is fulfilling. Because I feel like this karmic too, just like your person, hasn't been happy for a very long time. So both of them feel like, they need their happiness now. They're realizing that they have to love themselves enough now to embark on a new journey, a new way of being. So let's see your person's actions towards you, viewer. Okay, so we have 9 of Pentacles, right? We have the Empress, which is you. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, so this is powerful, guys. So right away, I'm hearing reconciliation. So a lot of you guys are going to receive communication from this person very soon. Yeah, this person wants a fresh start. They're coming out of hermit mode. So they're now gained the clarity and the enlightenment. So we had pretty much like all of the queens on the board almost. So we have Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, the 9 of Pentacles. No, this person, I'm telling you, they are going through some sort of divorce breakup. They just need some time to wrap up their loose ends, right? We see it here with the 3 of Pentacles, right? They know that they need to take action where you're concerned. They're going to be taking a leap of faith blindly, which is a big ask of this person because they have a lot of fears and insecurities. But just know that this person wants to have this fresh start with you. They are going to communicate with you and express to you that they feel this deep connection towards you. They see you as someone that is very nurturing, very loving, very honest, someone who has a lot of respect, someone who they could see having a legacy with them, having children with them, having the happy family home with them, being able to, go out together, really connect together, grow together. They know that you are their person. They are fully aware of it. They've received the clarity, and just know that this person is going to be taking action. But there is a little bit of delays because they're wrapping up a cycle at the moment, but they're coming in at record speed is what Spirit is telling me. They're coming in hot. So it's just a matter of time, I feel, for this pile. Any day now, this person will reach out to you and they will express some truth. They are trusting their intuition now, and they want to have this happy ever after with you. They just know that there's going to be some fallout, which they're trying their best to mitigate as much as possible here so that they can build that foundation with you. They've gotten the enlightenment, and they're no longer investing in that connection with the karmic, and they can see things clearly, which is why they're working on this new beginning. They're cutting out their addictions and codependencies, and they're taking action towards you. So just know that this person is working on manifesting significant changes at this time. So their actions are expect communication towards you very soon. Let's see what their messages are towards you. This is a very peaceful resolution. We have soulmate. Again, they know you're their soulmate. They know. They've told you this person is up. They're awake. They're woke. Forgiveness needed, right? This person put you through a lot, pile number 3. I know they did. But just know that, this is where you standing in that Empress energy, as what we saw here, which you're already embodying the Empress. You're embodying pretty much all the queens. But you just stepping into that energy of forgiveness and compassion, right? Being in that Empress energy is what is going to help this person when they come to talk to you. Because I feel like there's a lot here that needs to be expressed, but you just have to be patient, understanding, and wise, right? The High Priestess is also, where's the High Priestess? Here she is. The High Priestess is also someone who is very wise, right? They know. They have that deep inner knowing, and a lot of you guys, as I said, already know that this person is coming, but you need to trust that wisdom within to be able to be receptive to whatever this person has to say. Just listen, right? Just hear them out. Sometimes, right, when people are going through things, it's hard for them to, see things clearly. But I feel like you disconnected from this person and you gave them time to sort out themselves. And that's how these two were finally able to recognize that it wasn't you that was the one impacting the connection. It was them. They were just not compatible. And so this is what allowed the energy to ground. You were in your Empress energy, your High Priestess energy, where you just knew that this person was the one, right? And that's why you guys separated, but for you guys to reconcile later on. You allowed them time and space to heal, right? An affair, exactly. Your connection may have started off actually as an affair, and this person might actually come forward and express that to you and let you know, right, that, they may have had bad intentions, right, in terms of just wanting to cheat with their partner with you, but then they realized that there was something more here that met the eye, or they could have been cheated on, and that's what caused them to separate from their person as well, because their karmic repaid what they did to you to them. Basically, they got their karma tenfold, definitely, and that's why the ego death happened here for them. And they feel like you guys are definitely a perfect match, but as I said, there are some delays ahead, right, because this person is closing out cycles. And so you need to be supportive when this person comes back, because you have to be in that forgiveness energy. Just know that this person was misguided and they made a lot of mistakes, but they want to change. I feel like there is an energy of wanting to be better here in this pile. Let us get the last piece of advice from Spirit, and we're going to close out this reading. We have masculine, divine masculine, electric active power. Why was it so hard for me to say that? And that's an 8, which is Leo, which is about courage, strength. So let's read this card number 8. Divine masculine. And at the back, I've been called to say this: achievement, effort, plus intention. So again, you have put in the work, pile number 3. You guys have done a massive healing, and that's what was able to shift this person out of a precarious situation that was not for their highest good. And in case we wanted more confirmation, right, this is your twin flame. You guys have an internal soul connection, and this karmic knows that, right? They know. That's why no matter what they did or how hard they worked on it, it was never going to work out, because this was your counterpart. They couldn't match that no matter what they did, and they finally moved into that place of acceptance that they could not be you, they could not fulfill this person, and that's why the connection broke down. And they may have, some of them may have gone and had an affair which was divinely guided to happen, so that this person would finally get the wake-up call to stand in their power as a divine masculine, right? That's what could have triggered this massive awakening. This person has been woke. The awakening could have even happened in the summertime, I'm hearing, for a lot of you guys watching this, and that was what shifted the perspective for this person to change. So let's see. This card is a card of Osiris, Master of Resurrection. He heals a time of active creative energy in your life. He fuses his own inner light and the power of eternal vibration of universal consciousness, being newly empowered in every cell and every thought. The hawk that sits on his shoulder has a strong life force and intense energy. This card indicates that you are entering a field of expansive energy at this time. In flight, the hawk has great vision and an ability to communicate with the spirit of creation. And this is an important message to you. You are moving into a time of great creative and productive energy. So let yourself consider what project or activity is calling your soul. What is new, a new business, a novel, or work of art, now that is a time to focus on this type of endeavor. Your own resonance vibrates with absolutely eccentric connection with universal inspiration and accelerated action. In fact, you may emerge from this time feeling not only rejuvenated but renewed, reinvented. On a personal level, this card could signify an approaching relationship with a man. It may be a new romance or could be a strong friendship or business connection. This man brings fresh ideas and dynamic energy into your life, so be conscious of new opportunities. Remember, as you receive the guidance and support, always to remain with your own creative intention and listen to your own intuitive voice. So the affirmation for this card is, as I connect with the creative force in universe, my own creativity expands and thrives. So again, a lot of you guys, as I said, heavy reconciliation on the table. It's up to you if you want to take this person back. But I urge you guys, if this is your twin or soulmate, hear them out and hear what they have to say, right? And then make an informed decision that is for your highest good or for the highest good of all involved. So it might be a situation where you guys can actually come back, work on things, build back the trust, because I feel like this person broke the trust, right? That's why, an affair happened. So many different things happen. But this person, I feel, is not the same person that they were before. They've changed. They've had a wake-up call. They've had many wake-up calls, I feel, in this pile. And that was what was able to allow this person to recognize that they needed to change the way in which they had been conducting themselves. This person was, I feel, incredibly stubborn, didn't want to change. And so this is where Spirit brought the tower down in all areas of their life so that they were able to find balance within. This person may have even had to move out of that home that they were with the karmic in. Some of you guys may find out about that news. Some of them may have decided to move to a completely new area and location. Some of you guys may find out about that. Some of them may have had to even do some sort of divorce alimony to this person, right? So there was some sort of punitive consequence that was here that really broke down this person's ego. They had a massive ego death. They have changed. I feel it, like the change. That's why it was very light. I was like, very light. Yes, this person is not the same. They have changed. They know everything. They are awake. They are awake. They're woke. They know everything. They know you are their counterpart. They know that this karmic is a karmic. They know that, whoever they were tied to before, the ways in which they had been behaving, they cut that shit off because they know that it was causing them too much issues. So it could have been a situation where your person could have had issues with substances or alcohol. They have cut it off. They've cut off their addictions. They've cut off what no longer serves them, because now they're standing in their power, in their divine light. They have changed. So just hear what this person has to say. Some of you guys, it might be too painful, and you may decide that, I cannot do this, and you may decide to manifest a soulmate. But I feel like no matter what you got, you will be good, pile number 3, because if this is your counterpart, imagine what this person, I don't even want to know what this person was like before and how they may have treated you, but just know that they got their karma, they got their justice. And so with that being said, just know if you choose this person, then you guys can work together. If not, then you guys will have an option for manifesting a divine counterpart with someone else, right? So you guys this might be your twin, too much water on the bridge. You guys might choose to manifest a soulmate, or you guys might decide to work with your twin and work through, you know, whatever stuff comes up and power through that. But I feel like this leg of the journey for a lot of you guys is going to call for you guys to now work in collaboration together. This person might have even lost a lot of money and resources in their situation, and so now you guys might actually have to like pool together your resources, work together, you know, build together, build from the ground up. But this person is in it to win it. They want to work on this and they want to manifest this new beginning between you and them. Just give them a chance and allow them the time and space they need to be the divine masculine that you know is within them, because we can see it. You are the high priestess, you are the queen of pentacles, you are the empress, you are the queen of wands, you are basically all of the embodiments of all of the queens. You are a divine being as well. You are a divine feminine. So you already knew that this person one day would come to their senses, but just know that this person is going to contact you. So I'm actually going to grab another card. So bear with me for a moment, guys, while I grab the next card, and I'm going to see when you might get communication from them. Hold on. Hey guys, so I actually saw by the new moon. So some of you guys watching this, by a new moon, I think the new moon is like for this month, November 23rd is when the new moon is supposed to be coming online. So some of you guys may hear from this person at the end, I feel, of a month, or it could even be the beginning of a month, right? A new chapter. So it could be, I'm hearing early December may resonate as well with somebody watching this, but however, all readings are timeless. So let's pull some timing cards. I didn't do this with any of the other piles, so let's see when you might hear from this person. When will pile number 3 possibly hear from their person? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have near future. So yes, very soon. We also have, it's November. As I told you, the new moon is coming on the 23rd of November. So as I said, November is still running. So it could be November. We have the 4th quarter of a year, which is the end of a year. So remember, all readings are timeless, but you may resonate with that as well. And we also have the back here, December. So very close timeline. So for a lot of you guys watching this, this is when you guys are going to receive communication from this person. And Spirit is also saying as a reminder, when you visualize with conviction, so you guys have to release any type of anger, animosity that you may feel towards this person that might be still lingering in your psyche. Because as I said, I know that this person has hurt you, but ideally the Spirit wants you to step into the energy here of courage and understanding, right? And wisdom, right? Being wise in this situation. But just know that you will receive communication whenever you see this reading at the end of a year. So it could be November, you guys might hear from this person. So by that full new moon in November, which is I believe the 23rd of November 2022, or it could even be December, you might hear from them, or a 4th quarter of a year, which is like, I think it's September, October, November. Yeah, September, October, November, December of a year. Whenever you come across this, that's when you'll hear from them. Or for some of you guys, if that doesn't resonate, in the near future. But this person is coming in. They're coming in and they want to reconcile. Something may also happen for you guys as well in May, where you guys may even move in together. Or for some of you guys watching this, you may end up reconciling in May. Something in May may happen as well. And it says when you become more confident. So you guys have to work a little bit more on your self-esteem and confidence. And that's what's going to help this person feel the push. One final big push to come in for that communication. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care, pile number 3,